May 5th, Courage to Change. Let's discuss. Humility was a tough concept for me to comprehend. Taught from childhood to place the wants and needs of others always above my own, I equated humility with taking care of others and ignoring my own feelings and needs. In Al-Anon, I have learned that true humility is not degrading. It doesn't require that I neglect my own needs. In fact, humility is not measured by how much I do for other people, but my willingness to do my part in my relationship with the God of my understanding. I begin to learn humility when I first take the first step. By admitting I'm powerless, I make room for the possibility that a power greater than myself can do all those things that are beyond my reach. In other words, I begin to learn about what is and is not my responsibility. As this becomes clear, I am better able to do my part for myself and others, and better able to ask God to do the rest. It's great reading. Today's reminder, part of learning humility is learning to contribute to my own well-being. Today I will do something loving for myself that I'd normally do for someone else. Right? I love this reading. This is so true. When I first came to the program and I heard him talking about humility, I guess I got it confused with humiliation. Right? It's not humiliation. It's humility. It's being humble. And I think it takes a lot of humility. First thing, just to come to Al-Anon. It takes a lot of humility to Google Al-Anon groups on Facebook, right? It means that you are against the wall and you want help and you want to do it in a group. You want the power of a group, right? You want some kind of input, some power greater than yourself to help you, right? That's humility. Sometimes humility is shutting your mouth, right? At Thanksgiving dinner when everybody starts a political debate and you're ready to lose your mind. Sometimes humility is just keeping your mouth shut. Watch the show, don't be the show. Doesn't mean you're changing your beliefs, but it doesn't mean, you have to run the show. You start getting nervous because people are going to fight and Thanksgiving's going to be ruined, right? And we haven't even brought out the turkey. It takes some humility to say, okay, God, what do you got going on here? Let's see what's in store. That's humility. It's also humbling to, like it said, what were you going to do for someone else today? It's funny about that, isn't it? Especially when you're a mother or a parent in general. I say mother because I'm a mother, but I mean parents. I will spend $150, on shoes for my kid. If she wants those shoes, I'll do anything to make sure she's happy. Anything, right? She's a good kid. What can I do for you? But if I go in a store and I see shoes that are $150, no, I'm not going to get those. Why is that so different? Why is it different that I'll do something for someone else, but for myself, I won't do that? I've really changed that around. I take care of myself. You know what really will drive this lesson home? Is when you hit a wall. Just like the alcoholic, when they're drinking, the only reason they change is because they've hit a wall, right? We call it hit a bottom, right? Hit bottom. When things just aren't working anymore. And for me, this was when I got sick. I couldn't take it anymore. I was taking care of too many people. Oh my God, you know what I mean? I had so much, and I do that. I set things up that way. That's the codependency. I did it in my groups. I can't just come in. I want to make sure I bring the cake and the chips and the, I want to pile it on. And then I hit a wall and I have like a breakdown, right? That's what happened to me. I had a breakdown and I had to realize I have to give this shit to God. I can't do it all. Not the way, and God doesn't want me to do it all. I'm pissing people off trying to do it all. You know what I mean? I can change the energy in a room just by walking in it. And I'm not talking in a good way. People feel pressure, right? Because I'm always fixing things. I'm always doing things. I mean, I went to help this friend of mine had a friend, and a lot of you know that I have been helping her for the last year. I went there to help after she had surgery, an older woman. I went there to be helpful to her because she needed someone there. She needed like 24/7, right? Help. And I went there and to be helpful. Of course, the pandemic hit and I couldn't leave, and I couldn't leave her like that. So we were we were quarantined together for that year. But anyway, that's another story for another time. But I remember my girlfriend said to me when I started working there, I was there to help her with her surgery and her recovery, right? Her physical needs I was there for. And most of you know I'm an interior decorator is my old trade, whatever. My creative source is I'm an interior decorator. I love to decorate. I love to fix things up. And I'm not talking about always expensive stuff. I love to secondhand and find finds and, eclectic, mix them up. I mean, I just love it, right? And my girlfriend said to me, so how's the new job? How's that going? How's that thing you're doing? Helping that lady. And I said, oh, she's lovely. She's really sick. And I just feel so bad. And she says, have you moved her sofa yet? And I was like, what's that mean? Have I moved her sofa yet? And I really thought about it. And I thought, oh my God, I am that kind of person that comes to your house and rearranges your cupboards. You're not quite doing it right. Move your furniture around. And I was so shocked that my friend said that because she knows me. She didn't mean to be mean, but I really had to look at that. I'm a fixer person. So what I've done this last, several years in recovery is I've started to do for myself. I make sure I take time out. I make sure if I have time and I want to take a nap, I take a nap. Before I would not do that. I take a nap. I went to last Saturday, restaurants started opening up here in California, and I went to breakfast at my favorite breakfast spot by myself. And I sat outside and I got eggs Benedict and a lovely cup of coffee. And I sat out, side in the sunshine and just really enjoyed myself. Got my toes done, went to get a manicure and a pedicure. And those are things that usually I have a to-do list for other people so long, but I've quit doing that. And you know what I found out? Nobody needs my help. Not like that. They need help, but it's not the glamorous shit I want to do. They don't want me moving their couch, right? They want me picking up some prescriptions at the drugstore, right? Giving them a ride to work. People need help, but they don't want me rearranging their life. And I think it's a big relief to the people in my life that I have started this Al-Anon journey and have been able to learn kind of to keep my mouth shut and be humble enough to know that I don't know everything. I don't. And it's a relief. At first it was humiliating at first, but then I realized it's just humility, right? I don't know everything. I'm here sharing my experience, strength, and hope with you and hoping that you share yours with me. This is a book study, so I'm hoping you're going to comment and let me know what you thought about what I said or about the reading or what you got from the reading. It's just my interpretation, and that's why I love groups and book studies, is because you get everyone's opinion about it. And every time you read it, next year I could read this and get something totally different out of it. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.